Good night. This TV show is about Dream Big. Hesser, the artist, dreams of opening his own art gallery. Emilia, the entrepreneur, wants to create a sustainable fashion brand. Diego, the musician, aspires to perform on international stage. And Genesis, the engineer, hopes to develop life-changing technology. Opening and guest introductions. Today we're talking about chasing our biggest dreams. We have four incredible guests, each with unique goals that they are working hard to achieve.
Ever since I was a kid, I love art. I used to draw on anything I could find, walls, notebooks, even my school desk. But as I grew older, I realized that for many talent artists, it's really hard to get their work displayed. My dream is to open an art gallery where emerging artists can showcase their talent without struggling to find opportunities.
I always loved fashion, but as a student mostly, I realized how hurtful fast fashion is for the every month. I knew I didn't just want to design clothes. I wanted to create a brand that it's both beautiful and sustainable. My dream is to build and company that provides fashion can be 18 a color styling of the same time.
Music has always been my passion. I remember being 10 years old, playing air guitar in my room, imagining I was on a huge stage. When I performed for the first time in high school, I knew that was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. My dream is to tour the world and make music that inspires people.
Ever since I was little, I have been fascinated by technology. I love taking things apart just to see how they work. But the moment that really changed my perspective was when I visited a village with no access to clean water. I realized that technology isn't just about innovation, it's about helping people. My dream is to create technology that makes life easier for those who need it most.
You all have such inspiring dreams, but tell me, what moment made you realize this was your true passion?
For me, it was when I saw my friend, who is an amazing artist, struggling to get his work noticed. He will apply to art galleries and never even get a response. I realized that many artists don't get a chance, not because they're not talent, but because they don't have the right connections. That's when I knew I had to create a space where talent comes first.
I was actually studying fashion design, and one of my professors showed us that documentary about the condition of workers in fast fashion factories. It broke my heart. People working for long hours is terrible condition. Just so we could have cheap clothes. Thus, when I knew I didn't want to be part of the problem, I want to be part of the solution.
When I performed for the first time, I saw how music brings people together. It doesn't matter where you're from or what language you speak, music connects us. I want to create songs that make people feel something, that help them through tough times or make them celebrate the good ones.
I was always passionate about engineering, but when I visit the village with clean water, something cliche. With is this still a problem in the 21st century? That's when I decide that whatever I will, it needs to have a real impact on people's life.
Chasing a dream is never easy. What has been the biggest challenge you've faced so far, and how do you stay motivated?
The biggest challenge has been funding. Opening a gallery is expensive, and most investors don't see emerging artists as profitable. I've had to get creative, doing only exhibitions, selling small prints, and networking constantly. What keeps me going is saying artists finally get recognition because of my platform.
People doesn't believe that sustainable fashion can be affordable and stylish. I have embraced tell me people don't care enough to pay more for ethical clothes. But I know that's shiny. Every time a customer tells me they love what I do, I remind me that I am on the right path.
The hardest part is breaking into the industry. There are thousands of talented musicians, and standing out is tough. I've learned that it's not just about talent. You need discipline, patience, and resilience. I keep reminding myself every great artist started from nothing.
Innovation takes time. Sometimes you spend years working on sometimes and it doesn't work. It's frustrating, but I remind myself that even a small progress is progress. Every failure teaches me something new.
Before we go, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to someone who's scared to follow their dream?
Start now, even if it's small. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to begin. The rest will follow.
Ignore the people who say it's impossible. If you believe in your dream, prove them wrong.
Don't be afraid of failure. Every mistake is a lesson that brings you closer to success.
Dream big, but work hard. Dreams don't come true on their own. You have to make them happen.
I love that. One final question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Running a successful gallery, giving opportunities to artists worldwide.
Leading a sustainable fashion brand that inspiring change in the industry.
Performing in front of thousands, sharing my music with the world.
Inventing something that truly changes people's lives.
Whoa, I can't wait to see all of you achieve these dreams. Thank you for sharing your stories and to everyone watching. Remember, no dream is too big. See you next time on Dream Big.